Welcome to the Europe housing estate in Balashikha, a town near Moscow. It had been built as affordable housing for those on low incomes, single families, pensioners, and even those suffering from cancer. The reality is very different. For the last 4 years, there has been no building work.
I'm a war veteran. I invested all the money in this apartment. I took a mortgage. I left without money and without an apartment.
I'm already so sick of all of it. I want to move into this unfinished building, install a potbelly stove and live as a bum. I consider myself a bum right now.
The abandoned buildings, shells with no plumbing or heating facilities, are being pulled down as water seeps in and fills the basements.
Potential buyers were shown those seemed to be almost finished houses, and it was impossible to imagine that it was just a trap that would ruin their lives.
The company behind the estate, Elite.com, claims there is no money to continue the development. In a written statement to Euronews, local officials in Balashikha told us that a new investor has been found, but no deal to restart the works has yet been signed. The would-be homeowners have done all they can to seek justice. They've been to the courts, the investigative committee, and even the Duma.
The council sometimes organizes meetings about this residential complex, but nothing else happens, just those meetings.
For those almost 500 Europe complex investors, they've been paying out mortgage payments for flats that don't exist. Some are now so destitute that they are living together in cramped accommodation to make ends meet. Жанna has only one lung and can no longer work. She claims she was missold, losing her home and any dreams of a property near the woods away from the city.
I found myself on a street, no strength left. I don't even want to live anymore. I had this idea to take gasoline, to go to the Red Square, to burn myself. I can't live like this anymore.
For the hundreds of families whose lives remain in limbo, if the new investor signs the deal, then it will take at least another year before construction is complete and the residents can finally move into their dream homes.
Well, Galina joins us now from Moscow. Good morning to you, Galina. What next for those people still waiting for their apartments? Is there any update?
Well, this deal, Bell, actually is not as easy as it sounds. The deal with the potential investor and the local administration proposes a construction company actually to spend its own money, another construction company, and to finish the Europe estate. And in exchange, they will give this company money for different social objects that it has to construct at its other construction sites like kindergartens and schools. The problem is that there is too much money involved here, and there was another investor in the past and it did not work out. And I've spoken with this investor. He said that he had the audit and expertise, and it showed that the Europe estate is just in terrible condition. Everything has to be either done or redone, and those victims, they do understand it. They are intended to fight. There is a manifestation at the end of the month, and some, like Жанна, are really desperate. Trust me, I've spoken with many, and it's not only Жанна who does not want to live anymore.
And Galina, has the state stepped in? Is it going to do anything?
Well, this problem is huge in Russia, and the state has been trying to solve it for years. They pass the laws, they change the laws, but it does not work out. There was a compensation fund organized by the government, but only a handful of such construction sites has the right to use this federal money. There was an insurance fund organized, but many insurance companies went bankrupt Vladimir Putin recently said that those schemes, when simple people are paying for the construction, should be prohibited in the future, but it does not solve the problem of those thousands desperate Russians across the country. And those companies like Elite.com are still constructing here in Russia, and those victims from Balashikha, they told me that according to their information, actually Elite.com is planning another construction in some other very remote Russian city of Chita.